Hi, and welcome back to the Cheeky Crypto Podcast. My name's Chris, and it's fantastic to have you back with us for another video. And in today's video, we're going to have a look at some of the rules that are going to be put in place by 2025 within the banking industry in regards to crypto. Really interesting stuff. We're also going to look at Binance. There's lots of news surrounding Binance. Lots of people have opinions, but is it fact or is it fiction? Really interested to get your views and opinions on that. And we're going to sort of take a deep dive into everything Binance and see if we can kind of shed some light on whether it's fact or fiction. If you enjoy this sort of content, mash up the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video. Don't forget to jump in the Discord. It's absolutely free to join. Link is in the description. And yeah, look, there's over 5,500 people supporting one another, navigating the space safely. It's a fantastic community, and we've been navigating this space impeccably. So it's definitely worth jumping down there. It's absolutely free. Link in the description. Right, let's get down to the desktop. Okay, so we're going to start here with this banking stuff, right? And Basel, I think, I don't know how you pronounce it, committee endorses global crypto banking rules to be implemented by 2025. The rules suggest that banks' exposure to certain crypto assets must not exceed 2% and should generally be lower than 1%. Look, I've kind of said my thoughts and opinions on this sort of stuff straight up, that it's going to start off small and then the rules are going to change because they're, like the world's going more crypto. So this for me, I think is a breakthrough. I think it's, something that we're likely to see maybe before 2025, but everybody knows how slow the banking sector is. So yeah, look, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this. I just really wanted to briefly touch on it because I do think this is demonstrating where the future of crypto is going, particularly when you're seeing other channels and people on Twitter suggesting that we won't ever see another bull run and the bubble has burst and all this just absolute nonsense. This sort of stuff really sort of brings to light actually what is going on in the real world, where these people just maybe need to spend some time. Let's move on. Jim Cramer issues stark warning about Binance. There is just so much, so much being said about Binance at the moment, and I can't help but feel that there's a little bit of an agenda here, and there could be two agendas. One agenda being obviously, the house of cards that is FTX, was toppled by the movement of FTT by Binance into the Binance exchange and them coming clean that they were planning on selling it. This stuff for me is kind of irrelevant. Like, 𝗖𝗎 was not managing Binance. He wasn't the one, that was, using customer funds through FTX and Alameda Research. That was Sam. That was Sam's team. And ultimately, if 𝗖𝗎 hadn't have done what he had done, it would have been found out anyway. It was a ticking time bomb, and it's one of those things. These things just happen. It's scams and fraud will be found out. It just seems like there's an agenda because there could potentially be some very wealthy people that participated in this immensely huge, probably the biggest in history, fraud. Now, I take everything that this guy says with a pinch of salt because I don't know if he's like supposed to be some sort of investment guru or something, but I kind of feel like you'd be more successful following the opposite of what this guy says. And when he argues that Binance is a place to be careful and maybe not keep your crypto, maybe he's wrong, like he is most other things. So look, he argues that Binance is largest cryptocurrency exchange by trading volume and has no real legitimacy. Not sure how you can say that. I mean, if a company is, that's kind of like saying Amazon has no legitimacy. I just don't get it. Following the implosion of its main rival. Yeah, I think there's other rivals. Don't forget Binance were invested in FTX, right? Like they were supporters, not like against each other. In that sort of scenario, right? The host of CNBC's Mad Money seems to be puzzled by the unwillingness of market strategists to admit that most cryptocurrencies have no value at all, Why are there no strategists who say that most cryptos are worthless, so sell them? He says, look, it's a real interesting scenario here. Not really a lot sort of being covered, by this particular article, but yeah, I just think that there's a certain agenda, and you can see it in the headlines. Binance outflows hit 6 billion as 𝗕𝗂𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 or 𝗕𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 halt proof of reserve work. So these are an auditing firm, but look, it's Binance. Binance over and over again. I'm again not going to get into all the details here, but I'm yet to hear that Binance have halted withdrawal. So that brings me confidence. If $6 billion worth of crypto was being coming out of other exchanges, they would have closed the floodgates. So another one we've got here: Binance proof of reserves auditor pauses all work for crypto clients. And again, it's Binance. Like, you see, it's not just Binance, right? They're auditing other companies as well. For example, Crypto.com's also included in this. KuCoin as well. Like, it's been printed up Binance and causing fear. I kind of feel. But let me know your thoughts and opinions. And then we've got, Binance generates 90% of revenues from transaction fees. Now, they could increase by $40 million a year if they reinstate ads on CoinMarketCap, for example. I do kind of feel like, Binance is okay. There's an agenda and everybody's scared, and rightly so. Now, I'm not suggesting fill your boots and stay on Binance. I'm completely off exchanges, and I think that's the safest play. And really, it's down to your risk tolerance and how much risk you want to take on. Having your crypto on an exchange, regardless of which exchange it is a risk. It's a risk to hold a cryptocurrency. There are many different risks and many different factors. So I personally don't feel that it's a risk that I need to hold, but you may be different. So you do you, I'll do me. But ultimately, all of this is just noise. If Binance comes down, or Tether comes down, then I think there's real big problems with cryptocurrency, and it could set us back many, many years. But I just can't see it happening. But, maybe I'm being naive. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. If you enjoyed today's video, mash up that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tap in that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.